Well, today is the big sing. It's the mega choir raising money for WaterAid. So there are 850 people at least, in fact nearer 900 I think, who have learned 7 songs, and we're going to be singing them this afternoon, and everybody has been sponsored. Well, it's been fantastic. It's been very wet, as you can see from the way that I'm dressed. But there's clear blue sky coming through now, and it's going to be a really lovely afternoon, but it has been very wet so far. We started rehearsing at the beginning of June, and we've all learned the songs from scratch. We learn everything by ear. We don't use music, we don't have word sheets or anything. We learn everything by ear, and they're all new arrangements of songs. Some of them they're songs that people will recognise, but others they won't. I think it's a great cause. I mean, it seems to me to be a really fundamental issue that as many people as possible should have access to clean drinking water and to safe sanitation. It's something that we take absolutely for granted in this country, but for so many millions of people across the world, it's not their experience, and it's just scandalous that there are as many as 4,000 people a day who die unnecessarily because they haven't got access to clean water and to sanitation.
Something I like about WaterAid, it's a huge charity and they raise a huge amount of money, and they're dealing with a massive problem, but at the same time you know that every little bit of money actually goes a long way. You know, it's £15 to provide water for somebody for life, and so when we raise £300 we know that's 20 people, and we can imagine that. So although it's big, it's also really human, and it feels fantastic just to be part of such a big event. We've been rehearsing all these songs all term, and just really enjoyed singing them, and it's been lovely to know that choirs all over the southwest have been singing the same songs. Been involved for quite a few years. I originally went to London when Helen Chadwick was running this, well she still is running Sing for Water there, and then Ali and Chris when they started up Sing for Water West. It was nearby and just such a good opportunity. I love the songs that they sing, that they choose. I love the way they teach. I think they do a really good job organising here, and just found that all the people in my choir really enjoy the day out to come and sing with everyone, and it makes people get closer, and it builds the community in our choir.
Rehearsals are going brilliantly.
It's always difficult because you can't actually hear the other parts of the song. So, whereas when you sing in a group in the hall wherever we normally sing, you can hear all the parts. But of course, the way we're set up here, we're all spread out. So actually, you can hear the people around you, but you can't hear the other parts. So that's a bit of a shame. But as long as the audience enjoy it, I think the nice thing about a choir is that you will have people around you who, if you forget the words here and there, will remind you what they are. So it's not as though you have to remember all the words anyway.
No, I think we're feeling very confident
now. It's not like the X Factor where if you forget your words, it's pretty serious.
We're standing in the rain getting wet. No, actually we're not, because it's going to be really sunny for the event this afternoon. But we're stewarding, we're trying to stop people jumping into the river by mistake.
And we're collecting lots of money for WaterAid.
Yeah. And we're collecting money for WaterAid.
and we're putting up lots of bunting, and we're collecting money for WaterAid.
And telling people about WaterAid.
The sun's going to come out,
brilliant.
it's going to be beautiful, and we're going to sing our hearts out.
Biggest choir ever.
Yes, and the amphitheatre is going to be full of people with lots of change in their pockets, and they'll want to give it to WaterAid because they'll see all the singers have given up their time for free, and they'll want to support the charity.
We are probably allowed to hum, but we haven't been learning the song.
We're just helping.
Very tearful because it's watching so many people do something and it just sounds lovely when everyone's together, and it's actually very emotional. Makes me cry. I came and saw it 2 years ago in a heat wave, which it will be again this afternoon. And I just thought it was one of the most moving things that I've seen. One of the nicest and loveliest things I've seen actually this amphitheatre used for too. Fantastic.
I come every year, and I just say I really look forward to new singers coming and joining in singing, and then maybe joining a choir afterwards.
It's the combination that's the best thing. You're doing something you love anyway, and doing something that makes a difference, and something that can make an impact in a really quite cheap way. And the fact that the money's going to the charity and going to the, to help those people is great. So it's a win-win situation, as they say. And it's great because there's a lot of people here I know, familiar with now. But it's just lovely to see a lot of other faces, different people from all over the place, and just to meet people, Brighton, Devon, everywhere. Yes, we've been doing 6 weeks of practice, a bit in between as well. And it's always amazing. You start to learn the songs, and you think, we're never going to get it. What's that word again? And finally, you get together, and that's the nice thing about the community stuff as well. When you're surrounded by people, and it's wonderful because you get the songs. And it's togetherness, and it's great.
We're lucky enough to have lots of rainfall in Bristol, and then there are people in Sudan facing the most terrible famine crisis because of the drought for 3 years. So it's fantastic to do a little bit if we can.
I think everyone really deserves the right to to clean water and sanitation.
And to live, because that's what it's about. It's giving them their lives, really, isn't it?
It's really good, because I actually teach. I'm a primary school teacher as well. So I work with children who are 8 and 9, and it's really moving when you sort of see and you hear about the statistics for the children, and just the number of children, like mentioned today, 4,000 children a day die just from the access, or having a lack of access to clean water, and it's shocking and it's awful. And when I work with those children every day, it just hits home, and it makes you realise just that it's wrong.
Please put your hands together and welcome the Sing for Water West Youth Choir 2011.
Thank you very much. We are, as he just said, I think he said the Sing for Water Youth Choir, or they are. We've got children from May Park. Give them a wave, May Park. Elmley Infants, Steiner School, and then we've got some choirs down. So we've got Cosmos Choir, and they from children from different schools in Knoll West and that area. And we've got we've got New Roots Central, who rehearse at Steiner, and we also got World Roots, a teenage choir at the back here. Hope you enjoy our songs.
We're going to sing Living and Learning. Sun up in the morning, time to get to moving. There's a day for living and there's work to be done. Minutes turn to hours, streets becoming flowers. Everything around us is moving along. The earth keeps turning. Everything around us is moving along. We're living and learning. Living and learning as the day goes on. When we come together, helping one another. Living in a rhythm as we journey on. Summer into winter, streets becoming rivers. Everything around us is moving along. The earth 5,000 children every day die, 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 die from diseases born in bad water. 5,000 children washed away, die from diseases born in bad water. 5,000 children on the